Are you ready to get your fix?
With the Wicks here on this beautiful Wednesday, March 8th, 2023, and I hope that you're ready to get your fix. So, we all heard the big news just yesterday. Lamar Jackson received the non exclusive franchise tag, and basically, what that means is that well, he has the chance and the opportunity to go negotiate with other teams. Therefore, if another team makes an offer, the Baltimore Ravens can either match that or they can say, yeah, no, you can have him, and then they receive 2 first-round picks and whatever else would come along with that. So that is the situation that is currently at hand. So now if Lamar does not want to be back in Baltimore, what are the top teams or who are the top teams that are likely to pursue him? Well, per Cody Benjamin on CBS Sports, he says, here's the 12 teams. Okay? Now you have to take in mind, of these 12 teams, we already have a couple that have said, absolutely not. We are not focused on or not pursuing a deal for Lamar Jackson. Just ain't going to happen. And they did it like literally in a blink of an eye. Like instantaneously, as soon as he was tagged, these teams were like, nope, we don't want him, which is kind of puzzling. But this is Field Yates. Teams that reportedly will not be pursuing a deal for Lamar Jackson include the Atlanta Falcons, the Miami Dolphins, the Carolina Panthers, the Washington Commanders, and the Las Vegas Raiders. Why? That is just wild to me. Absolutely. I mean, look at the Falcons. Okay, they got Desmond Ridder. Maybe they want to see what he's going to bring to the table. But Lamar Jackson, he's been established, won an MVP, 2-time Pro Bowler. Okay, you get where I'm going with this. Miami, is Tua going to be the guy? Okay, had a couple concussions last year. You never know. Maybe you want to move forward with Lamar Jackson. Carolina Panthers, you don't have a quarterback. Your team stinks, okay? I mean, come on. This would instantly make that team better. The Washington Commanders, again, quarterback issue. Actually, whole organization issue over there with Washington. Why wouldn't you want this guy in the building? And then you look at the Las Vegas Raiders, just got rid of Derek Carr. They're in the quarterback market. They were kind of holding out hope for Aaron Rodgers. That doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So they're still in the market for a quarterback unless they want to draft one of these younger guys who's not established, who you know nothing about, could end up being a bust, right? You never know. Weird that these teams said not going to happen. But if we go back to the teams that are likely to pursue Lamar Jackson, obviously the Dolphins said nah, and it could be a work. Okay, these teams could be saying no and then just kind of wiggle their way in there, sign a deal, get Lamar Jackson. You never know. So Dolphins, then you look at the New York Jets. They're most likely going to be out as well, but that's all pending the Aaron Rodgers situation. They told Derek Carr, look, we want to meet with you. However, you'd be a good fit for this team. We just want to see what Aaron Rodgers does first. So their heart and soul is set on Rodgers, so I don't know if this is going to happen. Carolina, they said they're out. Raiders said they're out. Washington says they're out. Okay, really interesting. Tampa Bay would be an interesting one as well. They're rolling with Kyle Trask. They need a quarterback ASAP, so I could see Lamar going down to Tampa and balling out, honestly. Okay, but they have a cap issue right now, so they have to figure that out first. But that team kind of seems unlikely at this point in time, but definitely don't count it out. You look at the New England Patriots. This one would make a lot of sense. Okay, get rid of Mac Jones, send him to Baltimore, pay Lamar Jackson, bring in the 2-time Pro Bowler, 1-time MVP winner, and maybe your team is just that much better. Bill Belichick knows what he's doing as coach and GM and all the other jobs that he takes over there. So that would be phenomenal. That would be fantastic. I think that fan base would love Lamar Jackson. 8 would make a lot of sense as well, unless the Colts are willing to trade up to that number 1 overall pick, take their draft or take a quarterback at that 1 pick or at their 4 pick that they currently have. Unless they want to say, hey, this guy's 26 years old. He's been there, done that. I know he doesn't stay that healthy, but maybe we can find the right situation, the right trainers and stuff to keep him most on the field for as long as possible, because the best of ability is availability. Then you look at the Vikings, number 9. This one's an interesting one as well. They still have $14.9 million in cap space to kind of clear. They can work it out. They'd have to let go of some veterans and stuff. I don't see this as a reality either, but it's one of the teams. Then number 10, the Tennessee Titans, trying to roll with Ryan Tannehill. Not really working out so much. And I mean, hey, Lamar on the Titans, that would be something very, very fun to watch, especially if they decide to keep Derrick Henry in that backfield. 11, we have the Detroit Lions. Again, they have Jared Goff at this point in time. Derek on the Gridiron Blitz says, absolutely no, we do not want him. I do not want him. So Detroit fans, they're probably kind of split right now, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case unless the Lions really want to make a move. And then last but not least, the Atlanta Falcons, they said, yeah, we're done. We're not going to be in this Lamar Jackson sweepstakes. So Where do you guys see Lamar Jackson ending up? Let me know in the comments. Honestly, if it were me for Lamar Jackson or if any of these teams, I see the two most realistic would be New England and the Indianapolis Colts. The rest of them can kind of kick rocks unless, again, they're just kind of blowing smoke and saying no, and then they'll probably wiggle their way in there towards the end. So we'll see what happens with the Lamar Jackson sweepstakes. Again, let me know in the comments where you want to see him go. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're only 2 subs away from 250 or 225, excuse me. We can, well, you guys can help me reach that goal by subscribing. So have a great rest of your day, folks, and you just got your fix with the Wicks.